to be very careful to who you let bend your ear. There is not a more relevant time right now in our business and in the industry of people trying to behoove you, of people trying to be your friend, people really caring about you, people really wanting to catch up with you, people wanting to bend your ear. And you know what? If you're ever in the gray of like, well, is this authentic or is this... It's a very simple question to ask yourself. Would I ever hear from this person ever again if there was not any money or benefit to be had off of me? Yes. It's very, and usually if you're second guessing the situation or the person or the relationship, your gut probably already knows the answer, right? But man, protect yourself. Look, your self-value has got to mean something. You have got to have a very high self-value and self-worth. You're a badass. I mean, write down the positive attributes that you have. If I was having lunch with you or coffee with you, and I said, hey, I want to get to know you a little bit more, other than your amazing, great looks, tell me what else about you is great. Like, what are your attributes? Sell me. You'd say, well, I'm this, I think I'm this, I want to be that, I hope I'm this, I'm this, I'm that. And what is that value? What is that worth? Protect that. Don't let some dumbass come into your tent and tell you a bunch of bullshit. I'm sorry. The amount of crap that's said out there about the company, about me, about this, about the industry, what, okay, great. Think however you want to think. Here's what I'm doing. Here's where I'm going. Put the laser beams on. So listen, we've had a phenomenal day, and I want to ask you guys, do you think this kind of hybrid model is cool? Do you like this in live? So, right, but here's the catch-22. The industry has changed, okay? I mean, I've got friends that are, owners in Keller Williams, RE/MAX, they're like, Camp, you're not the only one. Like, we used to put, 20,000 agents in a room. It's just not the space. I mean, we were talking last night at the Millionaire Dinner, or the Mixer. Like, think of how relevant back in 2017, 18, when the Success for Home magazine was being sold in Barnes & Nobles. Like, how is Barnes & Noble still even in business? And we were like killing it with this magazine. It's like, it's gone. So we're having to adapt. Like, we had a killer March. I mean, everything, all the numbers were up. Everything is looking good. We're going to come out of here this week. We have a crazy promotion that's going to launch. And we want you guys to rally all around it. We're going to do a post-Elevate State of Lavelle call. You're going to rally around that. The new products go live today. That's going to take off. The promotion's going to go live with the State of Lavelle. I mean, we're going to take off. We had a great March. We're going to have a killer April. We're going to kick ass in 25. That's what Lavelle is doing. But I need you guys to come together like you never have before, right? And I need you to go into war mode. Let's go write history. Let's do it. And I'm actually thinking about, instead of having one giant one of these that goes on for 8 hours, how can we take this concept and do 3 a year? Maybe 4 a year, maybe they're 2 hours, maybe they're 3 hours. But we use this method to reach hundreds of thousands of people throughout the year versus trying to reach 10,000 one time a year. And so we're always thinking, we're always asking the question, how can we do it better? How can we grow? Where do we go from here? But the only thing I have to say is that I'm here for you guys more than I've ever been. I feel in a great space I love the story of Lavelle. I love the adversity that we've gone through. I love the adversity that you don't know about that we've gone through, but that's okay, because that's what I'm here for. I take that head on and fight it, and I like doing that. But I like the future we have. But it's got to come from a determined spirit. I had a mentor at a very young age when I fell backwards into this industry, and he was super successful, very bright guy. He was great with teaching people and, using analogies and just very easy ways to relate to people. And he just said, Jason, he said, success is not difficult. He said, it takes a stupid person to overcomplicate something, but it takes an intelligent person to simplify something. And he said, success is not complicated. It's very simple. He said, you're going to determine what you want in life. You're going to determine something that you want. You're going to naturally have a vision of what you want to do, what you want to accomplish. And it's going to come down to a very simple question of how bad do you want it. That's it. And if there's one thing that I've done right, I feel like if I could have failed at everything, and trust me, I've made mistakes. I make them every day. I've got my list of shortcomings is just as long as anybody's, right? But the one thing that I can look back on and be proud about is, man, I have put up a fight. And I haven't put it up once. I've put it up twice. I've put it up over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And was it hard? Did I get tired? Am I tired now? Am I fatigued? Something? Am I stressed? Yes, of course. But I wanted it more than I cared about those feelings of the pain or the adversity or the stress or the this or the that, because I knew if I can achieve this, that's my source of happiness versus chasing momentary pleasures. And so the one thing that we've got to leave here with, it's got to be the commitment. I'm telling you, I've never felt like, okay, this is our focus, guys. It's commitment. If there's a word of the year, sure, next chapter, that's a theme. But if there's a word of the year, it's commitment. But it's not commitment based on words. It's commitment based on action. Judge me by what I do, not by what I say. And that's got to be fueled by determination. You've got to show in 2025 the most determined side of you, the most committed side of you that we've ever seen. And if you'll give me that, and if I'll give you what I've got and let this team bring to the table what they have, you're going to see the complete opposite of companies like Modere. You're going to see a new story in the industry yet again. Wow, that company that was the fastest to $1 billion in the entire industry under 4 years, that company, that one company, it was likely the fastest to $2 billion. And the industry's falling apart, and these guys are absolutely taking off. It's there for us, but nobody's going to give it to us. Does anybody in this room want to go take it? Then let's go take it. Love you guys so much. Let's go kill it. Let's get ready for our next chapters. And before we close, we're going to get a grand picture. We're going to celebrate. We're going to get all the leaders up here. And we're going to have a finale close. So let's play some house music and get ready for that. Love you guys.